Hey guys, Mzbrooklyn here. Welcome back to my channel, Mzbrooklyn's Journey. In this video, I'm going to show you how I got this hair color. A lot of you loved it. I'm getting tons of compliments on it. So I just want to take you through the steps of how I got this hair color and quickly constructed this wig. And let's get into the video. Alright, let's start off with the hair we're going to be using. I have some new bundles, of course, and I'm going to be using this hair from Asteria hair or Asteria hair. Yeah, the company is Asteria hair. I'm going to leave all the links down below in the description box so you guys know exactly where I got this hair from. It's Brazilian hair, Brazilian straight. I got 3 bundles of 26, 1 bundle of 24, and I got a, what is this, an 18-inch or 20-inch frontal, 18-inch frontal. So yeah, this is the hair right here. This is the bundles. I noticed the bundles are small, so yeah. And like I mentioned, Asteria hair is where I got the hair from. It's Brazilian straight hair. Look at it, very pretty hair. So that's the hair I'm going to be using. I'm going to start off with I'm going to start off with the longest bundles, which is the 26-inch bundles. And the first 2 bundles, I'll be using these 2 colors right here from L'Oreal High Excellence. And this is the Red Fire and the Sizzling Copper. I'm mixing the 2 together. I'm using 40 volume developer, and I'm just following the directions on the box. I'm not changing it any way, shape, or form. I'm following the instructions that the coloring box gives. So what I did notice about this hair is that it did not take color too well. For honestly for the methods that I use, the hair color should have lifted a lot brighter. However, I do like the color. I do like the color. I'm getting so many compliments on the hair color. It's literally the color of a penny. It's not showing well on camera. However, outside in that sun, baby, when I tell you, I've like everybody stopping me and saying, I like your hair color, that's so pretty. And yeah, this is what I did. I do feel like it should have lifted a lot brighter, because once I mix it, you're gonna see how bright of an orangey red this color was supposed to be. I was almost going for like a copper orange red color, and it didn't lift to that color. And L'Oreal High Excellence color dyes are really good. Like, they're really, really great dyes. I just did some other hair using it and it came out phenomenal. I'll link that video down below. This hair doesn't lift as high as I want. If I wanted the exact color that I was going for, I would have had to do this process twice, which I'm afraid would probably kill the hair. So yeah, I'm just starting off at the bottom. I'm going to start processing this at the bottom and work my way to almost the very top, but not quite yet, because color shift will happen. So I'm going to start off with the first 3 bundles, coloring the hair almost a third of the way through. I'm going to let it process for about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to move on to the second color that I'm going to put on the hair. And this is the first 3 bundles of 26 inches. I just want to mention I do have full detail coloring videos on my channel that I have done. If you need more information on how to color hair, or if you are a beginner, you will see that on my channel. I will link it down below in the description box, as well as the iCard across the screen, so you can click it and familiarize yourself with how to color, basically. Next up, I'm going in with high color copper and fire red, and I'm mixing the 2 colors together. First, I'm going to mix them separately, following the package instructions, and then I'm going to add them to each other to get the perfect custom color I want. Like I said, you guys see how bright I'm going with this copper and stuff like that. Yes, it's a permanent dye, and we're not bleaching the hair. However, this is a really good brand. It should have lifted the hair a lot brighter than what it is. So yeah. The hair does not lift easily, is what I'm noticing here. Like I said, I'm adding the 2 colors to each other and mixing it to get the colors that I want. As you can see, like I said, I took the first color a third of the way through, and now the second color I'm bringing it down to so the 2 can meet and blend with each other. And I'm doing this for all 3 of the 26-inch bundles. To that, I'm adding this Adore Cajun Spice, and all that's going to do is amplify the color even more. Like I said, I was going for a very coppery red color, and right now it's about the color. It's the shade of a penny, literally. If you put it in the sunlight, my hair is the color of a penny, but I wish it was a lot brighter. And I don't feel like going through this process again, and it's actually very expensive. So I'm gonna go ahead and process that. It says to process for 45 minutes. I let it process for approximately an hour. I'm moving on to the next box coloring, and this is going on my 24-inch bundle as well as my frontal. Again, following box directions. And this is where as you can see, I'm using like an auburn color, but with the Adore dyes, it turns it like a copper brown, copper gold. Like it really turns into a pretty color. So to the mix, I added a little bit of French cognac and Cajun spice, like I said, and that just amplifies the color. It amplifies it, and it turns it, it works. If you add the semi-permanent hair color to the dye mix, it changes the color. And this is my 24-inch bundle, and I'm going to start bringing it downward. As you can see, I bought the first mixture a third of the way through, as always, and then now I'm bringing it down to blend the two together, because my frontal is going to be that entire hair color. So here's my frontal. I didn't show much detail on the frontal because I have a full detailed frontal video coming up on my channel of what I've learned and how to work on frontals. But I do have other videos down below in the description box. I'll link it for you. But for this, I colored the entire frontal, the top and the bottom. At first, I was gonna leave the roots the natural color, but then I changed my mind. So I brought the color as close as possible to the roots of the frontal without touching the actual lace of the frontal. This is tedious. I suggest you take your time. I suggest you finesse your brush, and yeah, put some music on and just take your time and paint. It's like art. So that's what I did. I got as close as possible without touching the actual lace. As you can see, I'm getting pretty close. And I did the same thing to the front of the frontal, the roots, which I'll show you in a second. And I also split it. Like I made parts in it so that I can get every single layer, so that the entire frontal was colored with the hair dye. And as you can see, I'm trying very hard not to get the lace. So here's the hair. It's wet. I rinsed it off. I did not put any conditioner. I just rinsed it off. And now I'm going in with my Adore Me hair coloring mix. I'm mixing all three of these colors. I'll link it down below in the description box to get my perfect, like, robust cognac orangey color. If you look at the color on the foil paper, it looks absolutely gorgeous. That color mix that I did, I'm just in love with it. It was the perfect undertone, the perfect orange, the perfect brown, the perfect gold. And the hair color did take it well. And like I said, it should have been a lot brighter than what it is. But when you're in sunlight or outside of false lighting, you definitely can see the color. It's phenomenal. It's beautiful. Like, everyone asks me about the color. I do want it a lot brighter, so I'm gonna do this process again to another unit. I just want to show you I'm doing all my 26-inch bundles at the same time, and I let this process overnight because it's just semi-permanent. It's like a rinse, so I let this process overnight. You can let it process for as long as you feel comfortable. I would recommend the minimum 45 minutes, but I let it process for a whole 6 to 7 hours, maybe even 8. So I'm doing the frontal, okay? And the frontal, the knots are bleached, so that's why you can see it looks a lot more realistic, or not even realistic, but the color of the lace has changed. And I did not yet tint it, but you can see no knots. So this is the hair. And now all I'm gonna do is pluck my hairline because I rinsed it off. The color is so beautiful. You can see some of it here in this shot right here. And it's wet. It's not even dry. So, you know, when it's wet, it's dark, but when it's dry, it's lighter. So I'm just plucking out my hairline. I have detailed videos on my channel. I'm gonna link it down below. I've done this a few times. So yeah. And also, like I said, new one coming up. This is the dome cap. I'm putting my wig on. It's okay. I don't think I'm gonna use this again, honestly. I did about 2 to 3 wigs with this before. I used to like it. I don't like it anymore. So I'm switching back to the actual wig caps. I think I like the wig caps better. But yeah, I'm just laying my frontal down and I'm gonna construct my wig. Like I said, full detail videos in the description box. You guys can check it out. No need to continue this process of showing how I do this. I do this all the time. So this is the finished product. This is the hair color. I wish you guys could see the true color. I'm gonna post some pictures on my Instagram with me in outside sunlight. So if you guys want to see the actual true color of this hair, head on over to IAMMZBROOKLYN on Instagram and you'll see it. But this is the finished product. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and learned something. If you did, thumbs it up. Like this video for me, please. It helps my channel out immensely. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask me down below and I'll get back to you in the comment section. And yeah, I love you all and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.
sure as the stars in the sky. I need you to shine in my life. Not just for the meanwhile, for a long, long time.